Welcome back to the channel, bringing you the latest news from around the world. Exposing the untouched secrets in the tomb of China's first emperor, Qin Shi Huang. Deep beneath the earth lies the tomb of Qin Shi Huang, the first emperor of China, a ruler who unified a nation, built the Great Wall, and commanded an army of clay soldiers for his afterlife. For decades, archaeologists have known about this sealed mausoleum, but none have dared to open its inner chamber. The reason? A chilling mix of ancient legends, scientific warnings, and the limits of our own technology. Historical texts speak of deadly traps and poison, while modern science confirms real dangers lurking within. Today, we'll explore why this tomb remains untouched, and whether some secrets are better left undisturbed. Join me as we unlock the mystery of the emperor's final secret. Ancient historian Sima Qian described the tomb as rigged with automatic crossbows, real weapons, not just legend. The Qin dynasty's engineering was unmatched. If they could create the terracotta army, they could build traps meant to last centuries. Archaeologists have found crossbows from the era with lethal power and sophisticated mechanisms. Imagine opening a door and triggering a cascade of arrows from hidden alcoves, designed by the empire's finest minds. These weren't just stories to scare thieves. Evidence of advanced traps is everywhere in the mausoleum complex. The fear isn't just about one arrow, but a deadly network of defenses, possibly still functional after 2,000 years. The unknown is what terrifies experts most. Pits, deadfalls, or even more elaborate contraptions could be waiting. Underestimating these ancient engineers could be fatal. That's why even today, no one is willing to risk breaching the tomb's defenses. The crossbows of the underworld remain silent, but ever present. Beyond mechanical traps, the tomb hides a more insidious threat: mercury. Sima Qian wrote of rivers of liquid mercury flowing through a model of the empire inside the burial chamber. For centuries, this sounded like myth, until modern soil tests revealed mercury levels hundreds of times above normal, matching the ancient riverbeds. Mercury is a deadly neurotoxin. If the tomb is breached, toxic vapor could flood out, endangering anyone nearby. The sheer volume, possibly tons, has been sealed for over 2 millennia, saturating the air and soil. This isn't just a chemical hazard, it's a booby trap that needs no trigger. Before any entry, experts would have to safely contain or neutralize this poison without destroying priceless artifacts. The shimmering rivers, once symbols of imperial power, now guard the emperor's rest with lethal silence. The legend is real, and it's one of the greatest barriers to discovery. The tomb's poison is as formidable as its traps. Suppose we could bypass the traps and neutralize the mercury. Another danger awaits: destruction by discovery. When the terracotta army was unearthed, its vibrant colors vanished within minutes, destroyed by exposure to air. The central tomb likely holds even more fragile treasures: silk, wood, bamboo, ancient scrolls, preserved only by the sealed, oxygen-poor environment. Opening the tomb could cause these artifacts to disintegrate instantly, erasing irreplaceable history. We might lose maps, treatises, or personal writings that could reshape our understanding of the Qin dynasty. The risk of immediate, permanent loss is immense. Archaeology's paradox: to discover is often to destroy. That's why many experts argue for patience, waiting until technology can guarantee preservation. The greatest threat may be our own curiosity. Until we can protect what we find, the tomb must remain sealed. Sometimes, the cost of knowledge is too high. Why not use modern technology to see inside? We've tried ground-penetrating radar, electrical resistivity, magnetometry. These tools reveal a vast, complex underground palace, but only as blurry outlines. We can't see the condition of artifacts, read ancient texts, or glimpse the true colors of lost treasures. It's like viewing a masterpiece through frosted glass, shapes without detail. Even proposed robotic probes risk contaminating the sealed environment. The consensus: our technology isn't ready. There's no safe way to explore the tomb's wonders without risking irreversible damage. For now, the only responsible choice is to wait for a breakthrough. The emperor's secrets remain just out of reach. The tomb isn't just an archaeological site, it's a national treasure and a symbol of China's unity. The Chinese government and the public are determined to protect it at all costs. The memory of damage to the terracotta army is a constant warning against haste. Preservation is the top priority. Any misstep would be a national tragedy. Cultural respect for ancestors and history means waiting, even for generations if necessary. Disturbing the tomb is seen as a last resort, not a goal. The political will to open it simply isn't there until safety is assured. The tomb is sealed by more than earth and traps. It's protected by reverence and responsibility. Sometimes the greatest act of stewardship is restraint. What lies inside? If the legends are true, the tomb is a microcosm of the Emperor's universe, a map of China in bronze, rivers of Mercury, a celestial dome of pearls and gems. It's a self-contained cosmos, with the Emperor at its center, bridging earth and sky. The chamber may hold lost works of art, advanced technology, and perhaps a secret library of forbidden texts. Discovering these would rewrite history and offer an unparalleled glimpse into ancient China. The potential is staggering, a lost world, perfectly preserved. This is why the tomb inspires such awe and caution. The prize is so great, every precaution is justified. The ultimate secret waits for a future worthy of its discovery. Qin Shi Huang's tomb teaches us humility. Some mysteries demand patience and respect. Protected by ancient ingenuity and deadly chemistry, it challenges our desire to discover with our duty to preserve. Until science can guarantee safety, the Emperor's secrets remain undisturbed. The terracotta soldiers stand watch, the rivers of Mercury flow in darkness, and we are left to imagine the wonders below. Waiting is not failure, but wisdom. Honoring a legacy that belongs to all humanity. The Emperor has waited 2 millennia. We can wait a little longer to ensure his story endures.